Hi guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV and more person of interest onto episode 9 of season 5. Has Shaw really escaped? Do we know if that was real or another simulation? Is Harold the darkest of all the characters that we've just not seen yet? And will Fusco see the error of his ways or walk away? Let's go find out. This is episode 9. Mexican border, I'm taking. I'm assuming. He's got a little kid with him. Okay.
Hope you brought sunscreen.
Yeah, Shaw's escaped. I think. I never know anymore.
A number of odd jobs, but appears to have settled on that of a locksmith.
24-hour service, case in point.
She gave me a number. A radio engineer, Matthew Stone.
Ranger engineer and a locksmith.
Radio antennas across the boroughs.
Kepler and Mountain Investments, private equity firm handling accounts in the hundreds of millions.
Perfect cover. Locksmith.
The door alarm. And didn't seem to stop him.
Stay back.
He looks nervous as shit.
You set off that bomb, we all go.
Yeah, you do.
We're all gonna have a really bad day.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Who are you trying to take out?
You didn't make that bomb.
No way.
So you want to tell me who did? Who sent you into that investment firm?
Someone clearly did.
Houston seems terrified. Why do you want to talk?
Because our locksmith appears so benign, you'd never see him coming.
Well,
That's
I'm
true.
Scared as hell.
Blend straight in.
See what you can find.
One of New York's finest taking on a gang of Templarios.
Damn.
Hey, Chin, let me give you a hand.
Oh,
I know this is your wife, Carla, and I know you're scared.
kid,
What I
man.
don't know is who sent this message. He. Terry, I can't save Carla unless you talk to me. Tell me who he
They've used a nobody,
I can't,
haven't they?
because
Because he had access.
he said he'd kill Carla. He sent that text.
And while I appreciate the effort, I'm sorry to inform you that you're never going to see your wife again. I hope you understand.
I'm afraid I recognize that voice.
Wow, really? Because I didn't.
The last time we encountered the voice, he had coerced a 911 call operator into covering up a murder.
And then
Also,
vanished.
The operator had access to a server.
And then the call came.
Mr. Reese, I've managed to extract location data from the digital photo of Carla.
Detective Fusco, thanks for your help with those Templarios. They're playing hopscotch over in Holding.
Since when is homicide handle unregistered weapons?
Since 4 hours ago, ballistics match a gun to a 2-year-old murder.
I need you to keep an eye on Easton.
I'm not your partner anymore, so get used to it. Besides, you got cops all around here. Put a uniform on it.
I still think you should bring him into the fold. I'm sorry.
I don't understand, Detective. I was told I would be released, but then they moved me.
You and John are the reason I'm still alive. I've had a few run-ins with his operations over the years. The man's a
You must
ghost. The man you're seeking associates with known criminals and killers. Trust me, you could use a hand on this one.
Reese, have you located Easton's wife?
We're about to move in.
Trying.
If she's in there, we'll get her back.
This guy's probably prepared for it.
Hello?
So nice to finally meet you, Detective Riley.
Say.
I believe you were the one who saved little Aaron.
Oh, shit. We gotta blow the building. Get out, get out.
It's a trap!
Get out.
That's okay. Plenty of bombs to go around.
Oh, this son of a bitch is gonna go down.
Our rival AI is indeed trying to expand its bandwidth.
Probably.
Guess my mission wasn't to save this number after all.
That must have been the gun's previous owner. I have never used the gun.
That's strange because they all happened in the last 6 months when you owned it. But here's the kicker. There's a witness composite that said that the shooter fled in a town car. There's a hell of a resemblance, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
You're not as slow as you look. We're done here.
Oh, are we?
And here I thought your teaching days were long gone.
Oh, this hasn't been a school in 2 years.
For a school no longer in session, it certainly has high security.
The man on the other side of this door is careful.
Open up, Raoul.
I never properly thanked you for providing the car bomb that killed my father. The voice employs the use of bombs. But to use bombs, you need a bomb maker. Oh, come on, Raoul. He can't do worse to you if you're already dead. How many explosives did you build for the voice, and where are they located?
Elias is using every person he has left here, isn't he? He received a package, and then that was that.
Come here. Where exactly do you think you're going?
They were slipped under the door.
By who?
I don't know, but I got a text with instructions.
I've got a really weird feeling about this. As with the other guy that Fusco's just interviewed, I'm wondering if this guy is playing the part here. I don't know. He seems this whole episode's kind of centered around.
Who better to orchestrate a jailbreak than a locksmith? But how does the voice communicate with Mr. Easton inside the precinct?
And now the Templarios are loose.
Wait, look. Those guys are locking themselves in.
Finch, I don't think this is a jailbreak.
Oh my god, nice ploy.
Stay close. Whatever.
Damn, I said all these other bombs were subterfuge to just get all of your men thin on the ground. There you are.
Rude?
Is this sure?
You're really here.
I gotta go.
Go where? Wait, when did you escape?
It's complicated. When they had me, they put me through these tests, these simulations.
Simulation?
Over 7,000 of them.
Didn't know what was
with the
real.
same goal.
If the Templarios are crazy enough to take over a police precinct, they won't hesitate to kill anyone who gets in their way. With bomb threats, Templarios have booby-trapped the precinct doors. I won't risk losing any more cops today.
I thought I was the only cop left in the building.
Not quite.
You and I need to stick together. What the hell's going on around here?
You don't want to know.
How that works.
These are going to be difficult to take down.
Hurts even with the vest, don't it?
What?
You like coming after cops? Here's a little something for the ones you blew up earlier.
Lionel.
I don't know nothing about blowing up no cops. What, like a partner?
Somebody hired the voice to take him out.
The voice?
I'll explain on the way what we need to get to Amir before the Templarios do.
A place like this is likely full of them.
Good to know.
Bloody hell.
And there may still lie dangers ahead.
Which reminds me, thank you for your assistance today.
Not at all, Harold.
You know where? It'll take time to find out, something I fear Mr. Reese is in short supply of.
I really want to know what's under there. Why is it covered up?
Come on, it's okay. It's just chin. Wait.
This the guy?
My targets were all people who previously worked for him.
He likes to tie up loose ends.
Oh, he
Which I
does.
realized I was going to be too. So I did some digging. How he hires everyone. 3 different shell companies, same P.O. box.
And he knew you'd flip on him as soon as you got arrested.
So then, he used the Templarios to get to you in the precinct.
Sit down. We need immediate backup. We've got multiple combatants in
Fusco.
the
Fusco.
What the hell are you doing?
The voice had someone other than Easton release the Templarios.
This is what he does.
They're coming.
He applies pressure where it's needed.
Should have put in for that transfer.
Sorry, partner. This is not the way to go out.
Sean, the simplest way to break someone is to rob them of their reality. You'll never be safe.
What do you mean?
I could turn on you at any moment. And even if I don't, I could lead them to the machine. But the one person that I couldn't kill was you. And I'd rather do that here and now than to risk your life.
Okay, Shaw.
What the hell are you doing?
I can't live without you.
The simulations didn't do this.
So if you die, I die too.
It's a logical.
Guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
Can we not? Oh, come on!
Thought we had him in our sights once. I threatened to electrocute him till I realized it was just a hired gun. More smoke and mirrors. Payment deposited into the account of an actress who looks an awful lot like Mrs. Easton.
It's not his wife, is it?
Total fabrication, a ruse.
What did I say way earlier back in this episode? What if there's still yet more? This is like the long con, like a confidence man would do. And the one person you took your eye off the ball with is the man where it started all with the nervous guy who's the locksmith, and he's going on about his wife. I said the last scene we had with him, I was like, I'm not sure.
So that he can go after someone inside
The precinct.
Oh no.
Harold, perhaps a more pertinent question.
Trojan.
Who the hell is Terry Easton?
Do you really think you could betray me
There you go.
and live to tell about it?
They've both been blind. Tying up loose ends.
I gotta get one of their weapons.
Mr. Reese, I finally tracked down the source of the detonation signal. It's coming from inside the precinct.
Too late.
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
God damn it, Fusco. There's way too much going on here.
Disgrace with son of a bitch.
Hi, you're probably wondering how I traced your call. I followed the detonation signal to your base of operations. A recording that allowed you to assume the role of a victim. Registered under another alias, in a spot perfectly removed from street cameras. Blackmail, extortion, abduction, murder. You can't be permitted to continue.
Oh?
I'm not surprised you're alive, but I must say, I never thought you'd run with someone like him.
Harold's a friend.
Compassion and loyalty make people weak.
I think that's far enough, don't you?
Oh.
Come on, Harold.
You knew.
You brought me for a reason. You must have known I'd do something like this.
It's time we had a talk, Lionel.
Yes, it is.
You never know who might be listening.
He wasn't even turned on.
Doesn't matter.
You deserve answers.
Yes.
Mr. Reese, are you certain that disclosing the truth to Detective Fusco is a wise choice?
Welcome to the team, in effect. Now then, yes. We have everyone back. That was good. Okay, episode 9. Incredibly good episode, but incredibly frustrating. Do you know what? That end scene there, where that's what's just happened, had they not been commissioned to get a few more episodes out of this, that could have been a point where they just left it and left it open-ended. I'm glad they haven't. Right, so finally, it's only taken 5 seasons and 9 episodes for them to actually let Fusco in on what's really going on. And they didn't let me see it. That's incredibly annoying. You know, like when you're waiting in a series for something out of dawn of realization of something that sounds so ridiculous or ludicrous, you know, whether it's like robots or time travel or a big machine that's watching everybody or whatever it may be. And you're waiting for that character to go, what? All this is real? All of what you're telling me, I have to somehow digest and come to terms with that this is what's really been happening and how you've known all of this stuff all along and why you've kept me on the outside so long. But I guess we don't get that. You know, they only have 14 minutes or so to tell an episode, which is annoying. Now then, the Shaw thing, I don't know. I mean, we know why she stayed away for this week while she's been out. As I expected, there was no way this was another simulation. They couldn't go down that route again. Pardon the pun, route. So, you know, she's got to exactly what the opposite of what that guy's just said, that having emotional attachment and people around you, close to you, and friends is always going to be your biggest mistake, your weak point or your choke point. And Harold and I saying, well, that's just simply, if that's how you're going to run, if that's how you're going to run and work that way, that's why you're always going to lose. So they've got to take the chance for sure, and she's got to somehow integrate herself back into the real world. And the one scenario and simulation that never happened was Root pulling what she just pulled on her. At least if it did, it never showed us. Right. I was right about that guy, though. You've always got to be ready and prepared for that scenario of the weak, intimidated, nervous, bumbling fool who seems to be just the unfortunate victim of circumstance. Oh, it was my wife has been kidnapped and I don't know what I'm doing it, and it was all set in motion by him. Kid. But I love how all of that was all misdirection, and him and the other guy, the mayor guy, both playing the part to be able to root one another out. I know it's not the word to use except root. Just in a different context and a different spelling. Right, we'll be back for episode 10. I think we've got like 4 episodes left. I'm not happy. I don't want this show to end. I would be perfectly comfortable with there being another 2 seasons of this at least. But it's got to end somewhere at some point. I don't know how it's going to. Nothing has really changed in the grand scheme of things as regards where we were before we started this episode with the Machine and Samaritan and all the agents. So, see how this plays out. If you do want to watch this, just check the link in the description. If you want the full-length version, you can go watch that over on Patreon. And I would appreciate it if you would give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the episode and the season in a whole. No spoilers when we're at this point now, please, because like I said, we have only 3 or 4 more episodes to go. So I would appreciate a sub if you haven't, and I will see you for episode 10 next. Take care, guys.